Hey, hi everyone, welcome back to Code with Venki. Today we'll see a lead code question gameplay analysis 4. So here we have activity table which contains player ID, device ID, event date and games played. Okay, we'll jump into the question. Write a solution to report the fraction of the players that logged in again on the day after the day they first logged in, and we should round it to two decimal places. In other words, we can say we need to count the number of players that logged in for at, at least two consecutive days starting from their first login date, then divide the total number of players played. Okay, yeah, here you can say this is the example test case given, which contains a activity table which contains a player ID, device ID, event ID, game played, and there are some sample records present here. And this is the output for this sample records, like fraction is 0.33. So before going to solution, please pause the video and try for your solution. Hope you will get the solution. I will jump into my solution. Here I will use CTE. Like with I will take temp table as to simplify this. Here we need to figure out the first login date, right? So to simplify this, I will using temp table, and I will put the data resultant data uh, where it should contain first login date. Then I will use this temp table and I will figure out the expected output. This is the logic here I'm applying, and for this I'm taking player ID, and we need to find the minimum event date, then only we'll get the first date of particular player who logged on. So for that I'm using first, marking as first login underscore date. Okay, so I'm taking this from activity table, and I should use group by class for player IDs, then only we can get. And then we need to do select sum of. Here I need to figure out the next consecutive day from the first login date, right? So for that I'm using that two dates difference, I mean number of days differ are one, right? Like if it is a consecutive dates, then we can, if you differ these two dates, we'll get one as output. So I am using that logic here, and I'm using date differ, so it will differentiate, I mean minus for dates, between date, event date, and it will take two parameters, event date, and I'm taking, sorry, first login date. So I'm differentiating between these two dates, and if it is one, then only I can consider this. And I will we need ratio, right? So here you can observe divided by total number of players, right? So for that I'm using count, and we should use this keyword because we have duplicates in player count, as here mentioned. This combination of rows and columns of this table. So for this we need to get players distinct player IDs, as I'm taking this from activity. So we need to round it off, right? And round it off to 2 as mentioned in the problem. And I am taking this as, here you can see in output table column as fractions, and I'm taking this from activity table A, and we should join, I should use the upper temp which is mentioned here, temp table, to find the first login date, right? So for that I'm using join and doing join with temp table. I'm marking this as T on a dot player id. A dot player id should be equal to T dot, sorry, T dot player id. And here you can see event id, event date can be, we have in different table side. From here also we have event date, and for from activity also we have event table. So to avoid ambiguity, we are mentioning a dot event date, and for first login date we are taking from table T, right? So I'm mentioning T dot, and here distinct players are, we will take from a dot players. So we'll try to run this and see whether it is working fine for this or not. See, here we can see it is accepted, and this is our output, and this is expected output. We'll see for hidden test cases for this problem whether it is working fine or not for it. Yeah, you can, here you can see it is working fine for hidden test cases for this problem too. So yeah guys, this is the solution for this problem, and this is my approach. Please do subscribe and support me. If you have any queries, please do comment. I will reach out to you. Thank you guys. Bye bye.